Pues qué milagroso que estamos aquí en esta tarde grabando, dado a que casi siempre lo hago a las puta 1000 horas de la noche o de la madrugada y pues ya nadie me ve. Y creo que va a ser lo mismo ahorita porque todos están trabajando o comiendo, pero bueno, aún así quiero hacerlo ahorita. Y bueno, creo que algunos ya vieron el video donde estoy hablando de inversiones con un compañero con toda clase de tonterías. Y bueno, una mala transmisión de YouTube Gaming de Ninja Gaiden Rebirth, que quedó del carajo. Pero bueno, señores, vamos a continuar en cuanto a lo que es el canal en sí en forma con streamings con el programa que ya habíamos establecido. Y bueno, ¿qué les traigo? Y les traigo nada más ni nada menos que un juego que seguramente todos conocen, chicos y grandes, la infancia de muchos, que pues fue Super Mario Bros. 3, tanto para los que tuvieron su consola Family como su NES, pero bueno, esta vez pues lo haremos con la versión nipona, que pues sí tienen notables diferencias de la versión americana, así como una dificultad prácticamente de lo doble, y si no es que hasta lo triple. Y bueno, pues lo usaremos, dado a que todavía sigo sin conectar el estúpido Famicom. Vamos a conectarlo, vamos a así jugarlo en la NES. Pues no hay mayor problema con jugarlo en el Nintendo realmente americano. Sí tiene diferencias bastante notorias de la versión japonesa. A mí me ha costado más trabajo. Claro, no es imposible, pero lo he podido ir terminando, por supuesto. Y bueno, chicos, vamos a empezar con Super Mario Bros. 3 versión nipona. Hasta el momento pues todo igual, todo bien y bueno. Sabemos que es uno de los juegos de Super Mario, así que pues podemos terminarlo usando Warps o usando... Nah, vamos a jugarlo así, vamos a jugarlo. Sí. Normal, como se debe, como hombres chinga. Y por favor, de nuevo, señores, este canal es para gente tranquila, seria. No quiero millennials, no quiero cosas estúpidas como ponle retro y esas jergas estúpidas que usan ahora. O modismos estúpidos referente a esta moda que, pues la verdad yo no la solapo. Entonces, absténganse por favor de hacer ese tipo de comentarios. Entonces, pues vamos a proseguir. Para empezar, no sé si ya lo notaron algunos, pero respecto a la versión americana, la japonesa tiene cierto... Bueno, más bien corre un poco más rápido la introducción, entra más rápido cuando entramos a cada nivel. Se ilumina más rápido la pantalla y obviamente pues se cierra más rápido también. El juego realmente corre más rápido que la versión americana. Sin embargo, hay varios detalles que la versión americana sí se con respecto a la japonesa. La japonesa tiene algunos bugs y cosas así que todavía están se notan fácilmente. Y bueno, obviamente ¿cómo puedo decirlo? Podemos decir que la versión americana en cuanto a funcionamiento es en un 60% mejor en cuanto a funcionamiento. Sin embargo, por la pura dificultad y las cosas extras que oculta esta versión, pues vale la pena revisarla, ¿no? Si ya nos aburrimos de la dificultad americana, este juego pues nos va a dar un doble o un triple de dificultad. Ahora sí que pues para los que pues nada más les guste jugar este juego una y otra vez, ¿no? Si ya se aburren del americano, el japonés les dará definitivamente una gran experiencia en cuanto a reto. Buenas, bienvenido. Buenas, buenas. Digamos que ahorita se dio la oportunidad. Digamos que ahorita lo sé, lo sé. Quiero hacer mi truco de las vidas. Y creo que ya fue ahí. Pero hice fácil 8 vidas más o menos. 7, 8 vidas seguidas. Pues, ¿qué te digo? Ando de aquí para allá. Vamos a seguir porque esto es a contrarreloj y la batería del celular no da para tanto. Ahí está. Me pasó de cabrón, me pasó de cabrón. Como crónica, alguna vez en el castillo del mundo 2, en la mini fortaleza del mundo 2, ahí puedo hacer perfectamente el truco de las vidas, hasta hacer 99 vidas, pero es un poco tedioso y hasta te duele la mano, para ser honestos, aplastando los dry bones que están ahí. Como ya lo pudieron notar en la versión japonesa, los enemigos avanzan ligeramente, se mueven ligeramente más rápido que en el americano. Como ya lo mencioné, este juego en cuanto al engine sí es un poco inferior a la versión americana, pero en cuanto a la dificultad, pues, ¿qué puedo decir? Es muy... sí incrementa bastante, la verdad. Vamos a sacar otra vida aquí. Vamos, salgan. Soy codicioso, ok. Esa es otra diferencia de la versión americana. En la versión americana, cuando tenemos este doble power up, o sea, ya pasamos por la fase de Mario, Super Mario, ya sea Raccoon Mario, Fire Mario, como sea. En la versión americana tendremos 2 oportunidades de resistir el impacto. En la versión japonesa prácticamente solo nos harán pequeños directos. Bueno, de forma directa igual que en el primer título de Super Mario Bros. Entonces, eso pues le da bastante mayor dificultad. Muy bien, veo que ya terminaste Battle Tendence. Muy bien. Bueno, ya estás terminando Battle Tendence, más bien. Esa serie me encantó también. I'm a great fan of JoJo. Hi Maverick, how are you? Welcome. Welcome. Here we are playing the Japanese version of Super Mario Bros. 3 for the Famicom system. Playing it on a NES. Esta es otra pequeña diferencia que tiene la versión japonesa. En la americana, pues no se ve esa franja que ya fue pulido el engine ahí abajo. Y aparte la puerta está hasta el mero fondo y no hay este hueco. Yes, that's right, Maverick. The Japanese version of Super Mario Bros. 3 is double harder than the American one. The enemies attack more quickly, and Mario can resist less hits than the American versions. Pinche Mario y sus drogas, pinche Mario y sus drogas. Puro champiñón alucinógeno, puro champiñón. Puro champiñón. Yes, that's right. That's Super Mario Bros. 3 Japanese version is just like Super Mario Bros. The first title and Lost Levels. Of course, Lost Levels is harder than Super Mario Bros. 3, of course. Lost Levels is recognized as the hardest Mario game in all history. By the way, I will do a streaming soon about Super Mario Bros. 2 The Lost Levels on a Famicom cartridge game bootleg. Bros. The Lost Levels is the hardest game in all of Mario history, and it's too addictive because of that. So, and if you play the game with excellent result, you can achieve to the hidden levels, called as A, B, worlds A, B, C, and D. And you don't use any kind of warps or any kind of tricks, you can achieve to the fantasy world known as World 9. Oh yes, that's because the original game hardware uses Famicom disk system. So the other levels, when you finally end the game, you can achieve to the other levels by turning the diskette on the other side, on the side B. But the game cartridge bootleg, it's two cartridges. The first adventure has the adventure the worlds from 1 to 9 to the fantasy world. But if you want to play the other worlds in a Famicom game cartridge bootleg, you have to get another cartridge with all of that worlds, all of the extra worlds. Besides, I prefer the cartridge bootleg version because the 9085 game diskettes, many of them doesn't work anymore. Doesn't work. In the other side, the game cartridge will last long for many more time. Will last long for I really love those bonus parts. Yes, I know there is a trick to get the first flute, but I won't get it. I prefer the points and the card from the goal of the level, from the goal. Here we are in the stage 4 where we can achieve to the white tall house with a P-wing on it. Of course, in the American version, to achieve this trick, it has a tolerance of 1 or 2 coins missed. But in the Japanese version, you have to get all the coins if you want to make appear the white toad house. Oh yes, it's a very interesting level, and this game has a lot of mysteries. It's supposed that many of the mysteries of this game are still hidden, and many people doesn't know all the tricks that are hiding in this very huge game. Very huge game. Shit. Well, shit. Now the white tall house with the P-wing hiding it. Many of us can think that when we have the P-wings, we have all the game cleared, but I have to say that the P-wings are a very tricky item. Has a lot of disadvantage to use it. Has a lot of disadvantage. Now, one of the best parts of this game, the flying boats, the flying ships, to be precise. Some flying ships are really hard, just like the World 5 ship is one of the hardest that I have ever played. The first Koopa son, Iggy Koopa. Great, a nice record. 18 minutes and the first world is cleared. It's clear. Another fact that is interesting about the Japanese version is that the King's Room in the American version has a pillar less than the Japanese version, and the dialogue square is even shorter. And the faces of the kings are a little bit different than the American version. Now we're at World 2. Desert Land. Yes, that's right. And it has a lot of differences. And the throne chair is different in the American version. In the American version, I remember if it's red or I don't remember, to be honest. But in the Japanese version, the chair is in white. It's in white color. It's in white color. Yes, I know I'm too greedy about the coins. I'm too greedy. Again. With that. Yes, some silver coins won't do any bad to us. Won't do any bad. Okay, Mario needs some mushrooms to get himself on wave. On wave. Or get himself cool. Or get himself cool. Maybe this is Mechanical Orange Mario. Mechanical Orange. Mechanical Orange. Due to the mushrooms and the leaves. And the leaves. I really don't like these tedious bonus rounds. I don't. Okay, a mushroom with mustache. Okay. In this level, if I'm good at remembering it, there is a white tall house hidden in it that has an anchor. And the same way to get it is the same. So we have to get all the coins in the level. We have to get with no exception. There is no tolerance. Like in the American version. Damn. Well, maybe there will be a little bit of tolerance. Ah, yes, there is a little bit of tolerance. Okay, well, to be honest, I don't know why to unlock this white tall house. I really don't use the anchors. Here is a little trick about lives too. Damn! I cheated completely, but I have too many lives, so I don't think that we have to take care of that. Yes, that is a shame that we cannot revisit the levels that are cleared, just like in Super Mario World. But still, the game is still big and one of the greatest hits of Nintendo in the whole history. I really love Super Mario Bros. 3 because it was one of my first games, to be honest. When I received my NES 24 years ago, I received it with Sound Game Cottage. My Nintendo came with the challenge system that has Super Mario Bros. 3 on it. And other games that I have received that was Castlevania, Mega Man 4, Zelda 2 and Metal Gear. Those were the first games in my life as a gamer. No shit. Doesn't matter. There's a little difference too in this part. You have noticed it, don't you? The black screen when we enter to the tube in this section will be turned blue. In the American version will be dark all the time. Boomerang Prota. Another useless item. I really don't use the music box. Oh yes. Yes, certainly Hammer Mario is the strongest power-up in the game, but it's also hard to use. It's also hard. And unfortunately, in the American version, the Hammer Mario is a little bit harder to achieve, and doesn't. And many of the Toad House doesn't have it. Doesn't. Or three hammer power-ups. Hammer power. In the Japanese version, there will be more hammer suit, but there isn't too many difference. Even in the Japanese version, there are only a few hammer customs. Hammer. Yes! Achieved it! 5 ups. 5 ups. Yes, now we have to deal with very, very angry son. Shut up! You fucking son. You fucking... Oh yes, many people in the 90s have hated the sun. It was one of the most feared enemies in Super Mario Bros. 3, but when you finally see the blind point of this enemy, he will not mess with the player too much. He will not. Yes. My God. Now we finally achieve it to the World 2 Oasis. Pipiri-pim, pipiri-pim, pipim, pipiri-pim. This level is all bonus round. It has a lot of coins. Well, finally. Too many coins now. Too many. Stage 5. Oh yes, those chain chops certainly are weak to a turtle's head. In the booklet says that the chain chops are invulnerable. Only Invincible Mario can defeat them. Of course, Invincible Mario is Mario with the power of the Starman, but the booklet doesn't say that the hit of the turtle can kill them too. Can't kill them. Many people still think that the chain chop are invincible, but nothing of that. Nothing. Yes! More 5-ups. More 5. Yes! Damn. The pyramid. One of the cool levels of this game. The pyramid. We have to say that Super Mario Bros. Still has a lot of influence of Super Mario Bros. 2, Yusa, and Doki Doki Panic, of course. Yume Kojo Doki Doki Panic. Oh yes! The Toll House are a really blessing for 1-ups. For one. Those fuzzies are a real classic enemy. I never knew if they were turtles, beetles, or what kind of animal they were. Those fuzzies. Those. What kind of animal? Now let's face this stupid boomerang rotor. We can face the Fire Brothers. We can. In the game are only 3 Fire Brothers. 2 at the end of this level, and they give us the second whistle, and 1 at the... oh shit. Sorry, I messed up. Sorry. Well, at least I have the life up. At least I have a Toll House when we obviously will get the frog costume for Mario. The frog suit. I really don't like too much the frog suit, but it is helpful sometimes. The second whistle, chain it. Now we will go straight to the second flying ship. In this ship we will face Morton Koopa, the second son of Balsa. The second. Yes, certainly frog suit is useless, only in World 3 has a lot of use, but another fact that is used in the second ship of the World 8. You can dive under the water to achieve the goal easily. But I still prefer to do it on foot. I really like this ship. I really like this. I really like. Another ship that it was hard for me when I started to play this game was the World 6 ship. It has no enemies, but the jump timing has to be very precise. Jump timing. Now, World 2 cleared. World 2. Now, well, the cloud. Well, this is a useless item for beginners. This cloud allows the player to jump one level if the player can't pass it to the player. It's a good item for beginners. For beginners. Woohoo. $49 ups. We have a big pack on it, certainly. We have a big pack. Bueno, ese es un pequeño truco, chicos, que muchos no conocen. Cuando se agarra un Starman o una estrella, Mario, después de uno o dos cubos de monedas, los siguientes ítems, si los agarra durante ese efecto, seguirán ilimitada mientras dure el nivel, siempre y cuando agarremos todavía esos bloques de monedas cuando tenemos una estrella. Es un muy útil en el nivel 7-3, si mal no recuerdo también. Oh shit. Shit. I shit. Whew. Hi Pika, how are you? How are you? Welcome. Bienvenido. Yes, certainly the Japanese version is real hard compared to the American version. That's fine, that's fine. I'm glad to hear that you are fine, Pika. Oh yes, Maverick, that fish certainly is a real headache. When I was a child, I have to recognize that I have hated a lot that fish. It was one of my worst. I used to play this game a lot. It was a real challenge. Those levels for me was a real challenge. Now we'll still continue. We have. Now. Excuse me a second, please. Shit. Give me a few minutes, please. Give me a few minutes. Excuse me a few minutes, guys. Only a few. Now, let's continue, guys. Let's continue. I don't remember where it was. Now, let's. In this stage, the Hammer Brothers play hard if you are One of the coolest levels in all World 3. Now we're World 3. I really like it a lot, this level. I really like it a lot. Woohoo! Fire Mario is always helpful in any Super Mario game. The most basic Stage 4. One of the coolest levels, and the first one to appear the Lakitu in this game. Appear the Lakitu. Oh. Now we will go to 3-6 level. 3. I really look it a little bit hard due to all the clips that it has on it. Was the worst part when I was a child. Another frog custom. I really hate that. I really. Now let's go for stage 7 in World 3. In this stage, the same helpful are this, but it's a very bad idea to go as normal Mario. It's normal Mario. Shit. Yes. Very well. Oh yes, free life mushrooms. Free. We have 62 lives in World 3. A lot of lives, don't you think? A lot of lives. Damn! This stage was a real battleship. Was a real... Well, a battlefield. A real battlefield. I think that I will use a frog suit to eliminate them to start. Well, that's better. That's better. Now, Mario with the moth. Mario. Excuse me a while. Now, let's continue. Now, let's enter to the mini fortress number 2. In some worlds, worlds there will be 2 or 3 mini fortress. That's a real headache. This mini fortress 3-2 is a little bit complicated for a beginner player, but when the player finally looks the blind point of this ghost, can... Quiero aprovechar también para mandar saludos a mi novia que la amo muchísimo. Y que sepa que la amo con todo mi corazón. Well, these night bonuses are sometimes too tedious. Well, tedious at least for me. Tedious at least. No! No. Well, at least we can still finish the World 3 with 62 lives. That I think that is... I have too many lives. I have too many lives to be... That fuck. Fucking fishes. Fucking fish. Fucking fish. Oh shit. Woo. To the goal, I have reached the goal. At World 3-8. I think that if I can fold, it will be finished. Well, we can achieve to World 5 or 4. Or 5. First, I want to cool it. Cool. With a lot of bop arms on it. A lot of. Dun dun dun. Tin 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 tin. Tuturutun, tuturu. When I was a child, I have a lot of afraid what going all the way back for all the coins. This game when I was a child of 6, 9 years old was a real challenge. Was a real challenge. Now let's go for the final stage of World 3. The flying ship. The flying ship. This ship is a little bit harder than the two previous. Yes, I really hate this costume, to be honest. The only good part about this costume is that it jumps a lot thanks from some when we are at normal Mario or normal. Surely I will die this time. My first death in all the whole game. The whole game. Maybe I will do it. Maybe. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Stupid Mario, stupid Mario. Wendy Koopa is a real hard enemy. Well, why not? Let's use this fucking anchor. And... yes, this will do. All the game. Oh yeah, this will do. Shit! That's because I really like the Japanese versions. They are more harder. They are more harder. In the American version, I hardly die in this kind of games. Hardly died. But in the Japanese version, this game is another complete story. Another complete. It's a real challenge for me. This flying ship. It's a real challenge. And it's a little bit tedious to be stomping on this rocky range one and time again. Time. Die! Die, monster! You don't belong in this world. Die. Another useless music box. Well, we are at Giant Land, World 4. One of my favorite worlds in all this game is Giant Land. It's giant. Now let's enter this part to this. Beep-beam. Beep-beep-beep-beep-beep. Mushroom Kingdom. The first stage of World 4 is too easy. But there will be other stages that will be very hard. Stage 4 too, a little bit hard than the previous one. Well, that was a close one. That was a close one. That was a beep 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 beep. Jet. Big mistake. I have to mention that stage 4-3 was the nemesis of my sister when we used it to play together Super Mario Bros. 3. My sister had a lot of afraid of this level. I don't know why. It's not too hot. This is When I told her that I was be able to clear this stage, she was really surprised. She was really surprised. Oh yeah. Now, Mini Fortress number 1 from World 4. This one is cool. And has a hidden path on this too. Has a hidden path. Many people doesn't know about this path. Many people doesn't. Shit. Now, stage 4-4. He will be lucky to fucking around with all his spinnes as long as we can swim. The trick in this stage is to don't get too many distractions and still keep swimming. Only eliminate the spinnies if it's necessary. Fire Mario will help us here a lot with those Hammer brothers. Another cloud. Shit. Okay, we still have space. Oh, this stage is one of the coolest of all game. This stage has 2 or 3 life mushrooms hiding on it. Shit! Well, 70 lives. There are too much. Too much life for us. Too much. I still have to take care of many frogs. They don't really work for me. They don't really work. Yes! Damn. Well, the first appearance of Tanuki Mario will be in this stage. Tanuki. Oh yeah, Tanuki Mario. The best power-up in this game. Now, let's go to the mini fortress, number 2. Oh yes. Fire Mario will help us here a lot. It's not better. It's better to just continue and don't take the hidden path. The hidden path will get us the things harder. Shit. Damn. Now, flying ship of World 4. This ship doesn't have too many enemies, but it has a trick. It has a trick on it. Here we will fight Lemmy Koopa, the fourth son of Bowser. This ship doesn't have too many enemies, but has too many flame shots that will make the way a little bit slow for us. A little bit. More Rocky Wrench. This will be the only enemy in all of the ship. We better equip as Raycon Mario. Raycon Mario. If you jump correctly using Raycon Mario, you can achieve to that part without having to deal with all of those flame shots going all the way up. So the best option here is to use Raycon Mario with a good jump timing. With a This was easy one. I think that Wendy Koopa is harder than Lemmy Koopa and Lemmy and even Ludwig. But well, no, Ludwig is one of the hardest bosses. Is one of the, alongside with Roy Koopa. That makes the ground tremble as long he jumps. War 4 crit. Oh yes, we have achieved to War 5. With a little bit of luck we can finish this during the streaming. Here is a little bit difference from the American version. In the American version, the goal is directly in the same part of the level, but in the Japanese version, we will have to use a pipe. We will have to use a pipe to chip to the level's goal. Beep, 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 beep. Stage 2. We will have two ways. The best way to get to the big prize is using Raycon Mario. But if you don't have Raycon Mario, you will have to go all the way down, or to have a very precise jump in the music blocks to jump straight up. But if you achieve the way from the outside of the pipes, you will have a nice feature. Well, a nice prize. Well, what we have here? A big, very big block with 3 lives hidden. That will be the prize for going up in this level. But if you want to go for the downway way, you will only face too many fussies that can throw blocks from their arms. Yes! Tanuki, yes. Well, here is Mini Fortress number 1. When I was a child, I really think that this was very difficult, but some years later, I think that this is... I thought that it was better to use Raycon Mario. Oh yes! Shit. Now let's face boom boom. Oh yes. Hola, mi estimadísimo Erwin. Largo tiempo que no te veía, largo tiempo. Shit. Well, let's go for 5 trill level. Let's go. Well, I think that will be not boots time for Mario this time. Perhaps yes, perhaps yes. Pum, pum, pum. Así es, este era el nivel donde salía la bota y es el único donde sale este increíble power-up. Realmente era de lo mejor. Este juego se caracterizó por tener cosas realmente muy dinámicas que aportaron a la saga realmente. Pipiripiripiripiripim. Genial, tenemos otra P-Wing. Genial. Total, para ir vaciando un poco el lugar. Ir vaciando un poco. Now we have to go through the Tower of Babel to achieve the skies. Hey, a nice biblical reference, huh? A nice reference. Ta madre, pinche Mario. Pinche Mario. Finally, we have finished the Babel Tower. And we have achieved it to the skies. Yes, why not? Yes, why not? Esta es una excelente y rápida forma de acabar el nivel. ¿77 vidas, nada mal? 77 lives. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. Stage 5. Now again, Tanuki Mario. Tanuki. I love to do that. I love to. Shit. Five, 7. Shit, I forgot that I cannot enter to the tube upside normal mode. Guys, the streaming will be finished for now. I will continue it later if you want to continue this adventure. I will continue it from this point because the cell phone battery has almost run out. Chicos, tengo que terminar el streaming por ahora. La batería del celular ya se está acabando. Lo voy a continuar al rato, por si lo quieren seguir viendo. Pues vamos a continuar con esto más al rato. ¿Qué les parece? Entonces, chicos, Maverick, thank you for being here. I will continue this later. Well, in some hours, of course. But thank you for being here. I will be here in 3 or 4 hours. And I will continue this. Let me charge the cell phone to continue this streaming. And we will continue from this point. I want to send greetings for SetTube. For my girlfriend that I love her so much. For Uncle Navarro. To my brother Cruz Eduardo, Luis Rodrigo, San Pablo, and all the group of Unkillables. Erwin, gracias también por haberme acompañado. Si gustas voy a estar aquí más al rato, nada más que se cargue el celular, porque esto lo vamos a terminar o vamos a tratar de por ello, desde este punto. Chicos, les agradezco en verdad su apoyo, entonces los veo en un rato más si es posible y nos vemos más al ratito. Les agradezco en verdad su apoyo.